Somebody been over here tonight? A common accusation these days. Of course not, she said. I'm just ready for bed. You're a whore. Come on, Stu. I'm sleepy. Let's go to bed. Who is he? He growled as he fell back against the door. Who is who? There's no one. I've been here all night with the kids. You're a lying bitch, you know that? I'm not lying, Stu. Let's go to bed. It's late. I heard tonight that somebody saw John Albert's truck out here a couple of days ago. And who is John Albert? And who is John Albert? Asked the little slut. You know damn well who John Albert is. He moved away from the door and took steps toward her, unsteady steps, and he tried to brace himself with the counter. He pointed at her and said, You're a little whore, and you got old boyfriends hanging around. I've warned you. You're my only boyfriend, Stuart. I've told you that 1,000 times. Why can't you believe me? Because you're a liar, and I've caught you lying before. Remember that credit card, you bitch? Come on, Stu. That was last year, and we got through it. He lunged and grabbed her wrist with his left hand and swung hard at her face. With an open hand, he slapped her across the jaw, a loud popping sound that was sickening, flesh on flesh. She screamed in pain and shock. She had told herself to do anything but scream because her kids were upstairs behind a locked door, listening, hearing it all. Stop it, Stu, she shrieked as she grabbed her face and tried to catch her breath. No more hitting. I promised you I'm leaving, and I swear I will. He roared with laughter and said, Oh, really? And where are you going now, you little slut? Back to the camper in the woods? You gonna live in your car again? He yanked her wrist, spun her around, threw a thick forearm around her neck, and growled into her ear, You ain't got no place to go, bitch. Not even the trailer park where you was born. He sprayed hot saliva and the rank odor of stale whiskey and beer into her ear. She jerked and tried to free herself, but he thrust her arm up almost to her shoulders, as if trying mightily to snap a bone. She couldn't help but scream again, and she pitied her children as she did so. You're breaking my arms, Stu! Please stop! He lowered her arm an inch or two, but pressed her tighter. He hissed into her ear, Where you going? You got a roof over your head, food on the table, a room for those 2 rotten kids of yours, and you want to talk about leaving? I don't think so. She stiffened and wiggled and tried to break free, but he was a powerful man with a crazy temper. You're breaking my arms, Stu. Please let go. Instead, he yanked hard again, and she yelled. She kicked back with her bare heel and hit his shin, then spun around and with her left elbow caught him in the ribs. It stunned him for a second, did no damage, but allowed her to pry herself free, knocking over a kitchen chair. More noise to frighten her children. He charged like a mad bull, grabbed her by the throat, pinned her to the wall, and dug his fingernails into the flesh of her neck. Josie couldn't yell, couldn't swallow or breathe, and the mad glow in his eyes told her this was their last fight. This was the moment he would finally kill her. She tried to kick, missed, and in a flash he threw a hard right hook that landed square on her chin, knocking her out cold. She crumpled to the floor and landed on her back with her legs spread. Her negligee was open, her breasts exposed. He stood for a second or two and admired his handiwork. Bitch hit me first, he mumbled, then stepped to the fridge where he found a can of beer. He popped the top, had a sip, wiped his mouth with the back of a hand, and waited to see if she might wake up or whether she was down for the night. She wasn't moving, so he stepped closer to make sure she was breathing. He had been a street brawler all his life and knew the first rule. Nail 'em on the chin and they're out for good. The house was quiet and still, but he knew the kids were upstairs, hiding and waiting. Drew was 2 years old.